I found this guy on Marketplace who has a copy of Lufia 2. He's selling for 40 bucks. I actually messaged him and asked him if he had any other video games for sale, and he sent me photos of a whole bunch of really good stuff. I ended up haggling with him for a bit. We're settling on 300 bucks. There's an Earthbound, there's a Chrono Trigger. Are you selling the Nintendo games?
I am.
All right.
Wait.
Is it?
I have 2 dogs. So that's one thing.
Okay.
You can come in the porch. Sorry, that was,
okay.
that was me being not very. We're moving right now, so I'm a little scatterbrained.
Oh, I understand. I
they're
collect them, so.
You do?
Yeah.
Well, I have Nintendo games too.
Oh, okay.
I have a Game Boy as well, the original. It has like all the working attachments. I know the games aren't worth very much, but I know the system is.
Okay. I'd definitely be interested in Nintendo games as well. I didn't bring any more cash, but I could easily go get
cool.
some.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to take a look at them, I can pull them up.
Yeah, that would be great. Is it okay if I check out your Super?
Yeah, why don't you come in? If you want to shut that door behind you, actually. I'm guessing you're okay with dogs.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I have some Nintendo just right here.
Okay.
Dogs, god darn it! Dogs! Come on.
And then
come on.
was,
Hey.
okay, yep, Lufia's in here.
Yep, Lufia's in there, Earthbound's in there. Doggies! Oh my gosh. Go to your couch, please. Please.
Let me double
Thank
check
you.
these.
You never notice how much dirt you have either until it's like.
Oh, until you
all
start
in-
moving.
Oh my god, it's a disaster. It's a nightmare.
So what's the story? You had these from a long time
I've
ago?
just been moving them around with me forever, and
Okay.
I just like can't do it anymore. You know what I mean?
I definitely
It's
understand.
like my childhood going out the door, so I'm having a kind of a hard time with it. But at the same time, too, it's like I have like 4 boxes of Nintendo games.
I would love to buy them.
Really, really heavy. So here's one
I
box.
collect them. I have a whole wall
Do you?
full.
That's
Oh, yeah.
awesome. I love them so much. Like I really, really do. But it's just like I can't carry them around anymore.
Then we got Earthbound.
I have like such sentimental value too. Like I'm like I want to pull out Link to the Past because like you know the characters that are saved on it. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this tree moving just like took it out of me because I've lived here for a while now and I just like collected things and the things that I've already collected and it's just not good. So, ugh. There's that. There's just like PlayStation games.
I could run back home and get more cash. What would you want for everything?
What?
How much would you want for everything? Yeah.
It's all really well taken care of.
Got a SNES. You got an S.
Yeah. More games. Those are kind of junk, but
More games.
yeah. Maybe. And especially since I'm not really a collector, I feel like I should just let the collectors have it. However, letting go of Earthbound is really tough. I feel like rare it is.
Yeah, you are right. Most of these are pretty common.
Yeah, those are all pretty boring.
Couple of DS games.
Yeah, I don't honestly know if we have anything rare that's Nintendo.
Ooh, Secret of Mana.
Oh yeah, I didn't even realize that wasn't in there.
Bomberman, Kid Icarus.
I think these are just 64 games.
Yeah, I wouldn't even know what to offer. It's kind of a,
Yeah,
it's
I know,
a lot,
'cause
you know?
it's- Yeah, it's so much. Well, if you want to do that exchange first, and then we can talk about it. I can take pictures for you. Or
Would you throw Mana in with the Super Nintendo
Yeah,
games?
sure.
Sweet. Well, here's 300. I'll let you double count that.
Okay.
And then, so what else do we got left? We got 2 boxes of NES.
So we have 2 Super Nintendos.
Oh, some
Nintendo
64 games. Is it cool if I
64
check those
games.
out?
Yes. Yeah, I don't think there's. Someone stole my Mario card over the years, so that sucks because I know that one is selling for quite a bit of money.
Yeah, like 30, 40 bucks.
Yeah, for 64, that's pretty good, right? I don't even know. But I think Bomberman 2 might be in there, and I know that's the one that is like an NES game. That's
If I offered you 200 more bucks and gave you 500 total, would that do it? I could
I'm
run
gonna
up.
say yes right now. Why don't you just text me in like 20 minutes when you're back home? Because you said you live 15 minutes
Well,
away.
I could just run up to a gas station. Run up to the. I could be back in 10 minutes.
Okay. I want
could-
to. Wait, sorry. Go ahead.
I could take the Super Nintendo stuff now and then
Okay.
run and grab 200 bucks for you and grab the rest if that's okay.
Sure. Go ahead. Do it.
Got it.
All right.
Right on. I'll be right
Yeah,
back.
Sounds good.
I'm going
Less
to
stuff in
the.
my hair, so I guess it's fine.
Well, I'll be-
You want all of this?
Yep, I'll take all of it.
Okay. Okay.
But
well,
I'll be right back in like 10 minutes.
sounds good. We'll see you soon.
See you soon.
Yeah, okay.
Hello.
I found this when you're gone. So there's that too.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah. And then I don't know if these are game specific at all. They don't look like anything I've seen.
You see?
That one looks like.
I
it's
think
okay.
this is for a PC.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think that
I'm
would be
not
for a
PC
PC.
savvy at all.
Yeah, me either. I'd pass on that, but
Yeah, that's cool. But yeah, I found that, and then so the shitty part of this is I have the original case, and
okay.
it's like completely falling apart.
Hey, it's still cool.
Isn't it? I mean, it is. However, like, look at what it's done.
Oh,
I cleaned this before you came over, and I mean, the thing's fine and it works.
not a big deal.
But yeah, so oh, I have the battery pack upstairs. I can go look for that if you want it.
Yeah, I would take everything.
All right.
Here's the 200 bucks for you.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem.
Fine, yeah, so yeah. If you want to start bringing that out, you can.
I'm gonna look through it again real quick.
Okay.
Mario Kart 64, Tetrasphere, Rampage, Star Fox, Zelda, Gauntlet, Rush, Donkey Kong, Bomberman, Banjo, Mario. Yeah, I'll start running this out to the car.
Yeah. Sounds good. And I'll help you carry it if you want.
I got it. I'll be right back. That was a crazy haul. There's some really good Super Nintendo games in there. I gave her 500 bucks, but she had a lot of stuff. N64, 2 Super Nintendos, all those games. I'm gonna go over everything in the morning just because it's pretty late at night, but I am gonna bring all this stuff in and start pulling it out of boxes. I just finished going over everything, separating out what I plan to keep from what I plan to sell, and I kind of cleaned everything up with IPA, so let's go over it. All of this stuff cost me 500 bucks, but there's a lot of really good stuff here. N64, we got all the AAA titles pretty much. Star Fox, Mario 64, Mario Kart, Ocarina, Donkey Kong, Bomberman, Gauntlet Legends. Just all really good stuff. Super Nintendo, we got all 3 Donkey Kongs, Yoshi's Island, Link to the Past, Joe and Mac 2, which is actually a pretty rare game. I think it's worth like 60 bucks or something like that. And then Earthbound, Chrono Trigger, Secret of Evermore, Secret of Mana, Illusion of Gaia. Just a bunch of really good stuff. The NES games are all pretty common, but there's still some pretty good titles. We got Zelda, Mario. We got all 3 Marios in here. Dragon Warrior, Blaster Master, Castlevania, Iron Sword. So this is all my doubles right here. All this stuff I plan to sell to try and recoup as much back as I can. There's also a Game Boy, a bunch of random games, Zelda, Spirit Tracks, 2 Super Nintendo units, an N64 unit with the expansion pack, and an original Nintendo. All kinds of various controllers and cables. And then this is my keep pile. We got a bunch of Nintendo sleeves. There's probably like 50 or 60 here. And a bunch of SNES and NES carts. Only one 64 game that I needed for the collection, which is Rampage. But we got some really good games here. Street Fighter, Final Fantasy, Super Punch-Out, Lufia 2, which is probably the most expensive game that I'm keeping for the collection. We got Biker Mice from Mars, which is also pretty rare. Shout out to Tatted Collector, he actually just found this game recently. I wouldn't have known it was rare unless I seen his video. Clue, Virtual Bart, Brutal Paws of Fury, Bubsy 2, Lemmings, Rocco's Modern World, or Modern Life. All the NES games are pretty good. We got a copy of Mega Man 2, Milan's Secret Castle, Bomberman. There's a copy of Zelda, Galaga, Final Fantasy, Dragon Warrior 3, which I'm really happy to add to the collection, Dragon Warrior 2. So a whole bunch of stuff. I'm pretty sure I can make my $500 back on that stuff alone and keep all of these games for free, if not profit. I just took the time to put all of this stuff into price charting, all of the stuff I have for sale, and all of the stuff that I plan on keeping. We got a whole bunch of stuff, but I'm not an upgraded member, so I just kind of screenshot once I reach my 10 item limit. But anyways, the total value of everything came to $2,394. The value of the stuff I'm keeping is $787, and the stuff I have for sale values at $1,600. So there's room for me to double my money and room for me to keep a whole bunch of stuff for the collection. Some notable games that I plan on keeping: Lufia 2, super happy about adding that to the collection, Dragon Warrior 2 and 3, and then just some really great games that I didn't have, like Super Punch Out, Final Fantasy 2, Biker Mice from Mars, Joe and Mac, just a bunch of really good stuff. Mega Man 2, Legend of Zelda. I spent $500 on the whole haul, which definitely sound like a lot of money, but there's a lot of quality titles here. I know I'm definitely gonna make my money back and some, and keep a whole bunch of games for the collection. And I'm also keeping all of these sleeves. There's probably like 50 of these Nintendo sleeves over here. I'll be adding all of those to the collection. I didn't know how to value those, so I didn't put those in. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for subscribing, and on to the next.